Good day everyone, or as Madam Ivy would say, children of the world. I'm Sabrina from 4A, and it is an honor to be nominated as this year's Valedictorian, representing the Sec 4 and 5 batch. Just a few years back, we were tiny Sec 1s, watching our seniors graduating, thinking they were really old. But here we are today, now the old ones, being watched and envied. I'll admit, it wasn't easy for many of us from the start, but we are thankful for all the support we had along the way. For our families, who have supported us through our ups and downs, special mention to my family for watching Korean dramas while eating ice cream with me, and going on walks to relieve stress. For our coaches and teachers, for arranging lesson and training plans to fit our busy schedule, and for all the staff in school and boarding, who have made my journey here a much more comfortable and enjoyable one. Last but not least, for all our friends, for gossiping with us and listening to our rants whenever we felt frustrated. Without the support of you guys, we would be nowhere near who we are today. In Sec 1, I trained in the morning and studied with a dark sky outside as part of night school. For the first time, our presentations were to a small audience of 5. One of them was to put up a play about a dinner scene, so of course we used it as an excuse to bring in pizza and cake for a mini party. Another time, we scared Mr. Nair with a Halloween mask in what he later called the best prank of his life. It seems distant now, but those fun times are etched in my memory, and I am extremely thankful to the staff who stayed back to teach us till late at night, listened to our worries, and were a pillar of support for us. In Sec 3, we went from night to day school, something which had become so foreign to us and was a big step out of our comfort zone. Through that difficult transition period, it was comforting to have the staff listen to our feedback and empathize with us, walking by our side as we rejoined the rest of our batch. Slowly but surely, I felt more at home in my new class, where new friends were earnest and welcoming. After moving from night to day school, it is now time for our next major transition, and again, I'm not too sure what it would hold. This time, many of us will move out of the safe embrace of the Singapore Sports School into the unknown. But our batch has learned to be resilient and brave. Think of our grueling outward bound camps every year, and well, just the overall SSP experience itself. Juggling sports, school, and our non-existent social lives. Our lives here have been challenging, maybe tougher for some, but this is what will make us stand out from the crowd and face new challenges with courage. During OBM, we hiked endlessly with bags as big as ourselves, which was honestly so tiring. Nonetheless, it was fun falling and sliding down the mud together and feasting on sugar crackers as if it was a 5-star meal. I remember how many of us got seasick while wailing, so we sang songs loudly to pull together all our strength to continue on. OBM taught us that no matter how hard life gets, we can push through, and even if we are no longer surrounded by the same friends, we know that there will always be people to cheer us on. After today, we will all be going on different paths. Some of us are staying for IB, others going to the poly through train, and the rest living through the O and N levels. We've all had friends who've left along the way and might have to say goodbye to others this year. The friendships we have forged may fade over time, but our memories will remain. Struggling to keep our eyes open in class, the midnight heart-to-heart talks, and sleeping along corridors during break time. Of course, I hope we maintain the friendships we've made here, but even if we naturally drift, these enjoyable times we shared will endure. Although school may have been stressful, one day we'll be able to look back on the joyful times and cherish the life lessons we learned in the rough times. We all started on the same foot as young kids, hoping to make it big as a world-class athlete. Since then, we've grown so much, and we may even have different dreams and goals now. But I think, even as we start our next journey, we should never forget that feeling of being that young kid in the crowd, always looking up at the giants who have gone before us, towards new and higher aspirations. No matter which path you take, I hope that it's one that will be smooth sailing and makes you happy. I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening and happy graduation.